The top at 6 tonight, Kent County's youngest killer is now a free man. A little more than 6 years after his crime, Jamarion Lawhorn was released today.
A judge ordered that he be released from a youth program to live with a family in Jenison. And News 8's Ken Kolker has covered this case from the very beginning. He's here right now with today's milestone moment. Ken.
Brian and Sue, it's hard to believe it was 6 years ago that 12-year-old Jamarion Lawhorn stabbed 9-year-old Connor Verkerke to death on a playground. Jamarion turns 19 in 2 weeks. It started with this 911 call from a 12-year-old boy in 2014.
I just stabbed someone. You're dead. Who was it that you just stabbed? I don't know. I'm fed up with life.
He had stabbed Connor Verkerke, a 9-year-old boy he did not know, in a Kentwood playground because he wanted to die himself.
People think I'm crazy, but they don't know what. They do not know me. If I could go back, I would take all the pain and stress rather than take a life.
The killing exposed a lifetime of abuse at the hands of a mom and stepdad who later went to jail for it.
He was beaten with an extension cord so brutally as to leave permanent scarring on his legs.
It also exposed a state children's protective services system that failed to protect this child who would become a killer. At the sentencing, Connor's mom said this.
I feel like I constantly exist in two worlds, this one and one where Connor is still here.
Today, she told us she was too distraught to talk. The same judge who had sentenced her son's killer ruled today that he was rehabilitated and grown up enough for freedom, with limits. Jamarion has been held and treated at the Everett Youth Academy, the former Muskegon River Youth Home near Everett, where he just earned his GED.
Congratulations, Jamarion, on the GED, man. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm extraordinarily proud of Jamarion's progress, and I do feel like he is ready to step into adulthood and be a productive member of society.
She calls him a low risk for violence. Today, he will move into the home of a woman who runs a prison ministry program and her family in Jenison. That woman, Paula Cresswell, started communicating with Lawhorn several years ago and has filled the role as his mother. Jamarion will also be allowed to spend time with the juvenile detention officer who has played the role of his father. The judge also ordered Jamarion to stay on probation, work with a counselor and a mentor, and get a job.
He's coming out an adult, a legal adult, but in many ways he's still a child. He's never had that childhood development and has been in secure settings for this time. So we're kind of taking a cautious approach, Your Honor.
Now the judge ordered he stay on probation, work with a counselor and a mentor, and get a job. Now the judge will review the case in 6 months and could end probation then, or could keep supervising him until he's 21.
Ken, does Jamarion still have contact with his biological mom?
Yeah, that came up in court today, that they will allow him to have some minimal contact, not at her home, with his mom and siblings, like maybe at a restaurant or a park, but not at their home.
Okay.
Ken Kolker, thank you.
Thank you, Ken, for the latest on that case.